Afternoon peeps, good afternoon everyone. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like, share, subscribe. I thought my background versus Kelly video was me done for the day. Obviously not. The Gypsy King had other ideas. Tyson Fury to fight ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV on April 11th. This is big news. It doesn't say where. It doesn't say what type of venue, i.e. arena or stadium. Could this fight be in Saudi Arabia? Could it be in the UK? Could it be at Old Trafford? Tyson Fury has hinted about fighting at Old Trafford for a long time. I haven't looked at the fixture schedule yet, but I'm guessing Manchester United have a game at home on that date, or at least that's what you guys are saying. So I'm guessing it's going to be elsewhere. But this is big news. Tyson Fury being back isn't big news because no one really thought he retired when he said he'd retired. Him fighting ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV isn't too much of a surprise either. I have said on a number of videos I've done that he will fight ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV. It looked like an obvious opponent. We're going to get to that in a minute. The fight being on Netflix is big news as well. We're going to get to that. So there's quite a lot to get through in this video. Let's talk about Tyson Fury being back first officially. Look, I think it's great for boxing. I think Tyson Fury has been just fantastic when it comes to boxing. Not just in the ring, outside the ring, press conferences, face-offs. I think he's been gold. And he just create headlines. He's just really good at what he does. Like really, really good. He's fantastic on social media. He's gone on like a social media craze in the last couple of weeks, obviously getting ready for this announcement. I mean, he has been posting like a madman. And I know that not all of these posts to him. I know that someone does help him when it comes to social media, but most of the time it is him doing things as a selfie. So that's him posting. So he has been very, very busy on social media. I don't know why, and I've said this so many times, and I get it, fighters are there to fight, but I don't understand why all fighters are just not flooding their social media. Like you need to get fans on board, and fans simply don't come on board when they see you in the ring once every 6 or 7 months. We need to know what you're doing in between fights, and not just you in the gym. We kind of see that shit all the time. And Tyson Fury has just perfected that. Like, he will let you in. Obviously, he had the sort of show, was it the Furies on Netflix, which did really well. He's been wrestling, WrestleMania. He's fucking released a song, a book. I mean, he is everywhere, right? I guess the next thing is for him to be in a movie, because I think he can do a bit of that as well. But look, Tyson Fury being back is great for boxing. It's great for fight fans. I don't know the route, as in what after ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV, and that's not me looking past MAKHMUDOV, but that's me knowing that Tyson Fury at his best should be able to comfortably beat MAKHMUDOV. The plan would have been AJ. That still might be the plan. Eddie spoke, I think yesterday, to Ariel, saying that it does seem as though AJ is going to come back, and if that's the case, then I do expect it to be Fury and AJ in September. If not, then there are other options, obviously Fabio Wardley being a big one. But look, Tyson Fury being back is fantastic. I don't know how long he's going to be back for. I'm guessing it's only going to be for a year. But regardless, it creates headlines. Everyone is buzzing. It's great stuff. All right, let's talk about ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV. And again, I predicted it would be ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV. As soon as MAKHMUDOV beat Dave Allen, I kind of felt like if Tyson Fury is going to come back, this is the perfect warm-up or comeback fight. MAKHMUDOV is kind of thought of as a good heavyweight, certainly not an elite heavyweight, but a good heavyweight. And I think we saw that against Dave Allen. He is most definitely a top 15, top 20 guy. And that's okay as a comeback fight. I mean, you've been out the ring, as Fury has, for a year and a half. I don't mind ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV. I mean, it's a perfect fight, stylistically for Fury, because MAKHMUDOV has so slow feet, like slow feet. He's got good power, respectable power, but slow feet. His hands are actually pretty fast, and he does let him go as well. I mean, his punch stats against Dave Allen were surprisingly very, very good. So he's got good hands. He's got a relatively good chin. Gas tank's good as well. Again, you look at the Dave Allen fight, I mean, the punch stats will suggest that this guy was thrown from round 1 to, what was it, a 10, 12 round fight? To the end anyway. So he's got a good gas tank, but Fury, if there's anything left in Tyson Fury, Fury should be able to get rid of this kid comfortably. And if not get rid of him, it should be a very comfortable wide points decision. So I think it's a good matchup. Makhmudov again looks the part, doesn't he? He looks like it looks like one of the most scariest people you've ever seen. He's actually a very nice guy. I've spoken to him a few times. But yeah, I think Makhmudov as an opponent, it's a good opponent. And also Makhmudov is not just going to come and lay down. He will come to try and win this fight. So I think it's a great opponent. All right, let's talk about Netflix. That's the elephant in the room. A lot of people are talking about Fury fighting on Netflix and not on DAZN. You know, when I first saw this, I was like, my God, what? Not on DAZN? But he's never been exclusive to DAZN. I guess the only reason I think everyone was like, not on DAZN is because obviously he's with Frank Warren. Frank Warren's with DAZN. Kind of makes sense, right? I mean, Frank Warren's stable should fight on DAZN. But Tyson Fury has always been, at least this final part of Tyson Fury, was with Showtime ESPN, right? That deal with Top Rank and ESPN, so he was fighting over there. And when his fights were shown over here, they were on TNT. Now, some people might say, yes, he's been on DAZN, but he's been on DAZN really as a collective. His fights on Riyadh season were on DAZN, Sky and TNT when all of them were showing them. He has never exclusively, as far as I'm aware, fought on DAZN. So although people might be like, what, he's not fighting on DAZN? Well, he's never fought on DAZN exclusively. The only thing that does surprise me is, again, Queensberry have a contract with DAZN. You'd expect all Queensberry fighters to fight on DAZN. But who knows what contract Tyson Fury has with Frank Warren? Who knows what contract Tyson Fury has with DAZN? I'm guessing none. But again, DAZN will fill in the blanks. It's very, very different. People have compared it to the AJ situation. Very, very different. AJ was a DAZN fighter. AJ is a DAZN fighter. So AJ's one was different, and I believe DAZN were compensated for AJ fighting on Netflix. But look, if you are DAZN, you would have made a play for Fury, and there's no way you're not upset that Fury and the comeback fights on Netflix. There's no way you're not upset. But it's very, very difficult, I guess, the pull of Netflix right now, especially with Turkey behind it, Ring Magazine behind it. That's a difficult fight to win. It is, isn't it? I mean, I guess that's the obvious thing. It's a difficult fight to win. And what worries me, as someone that works for DAZN, right, is the Fury AJ fight. That scares the shit out of me now, because, I mean, if AJ's last fight was on Netflix and Fury's this fight's on Netflix, I mean, you don't have to be a genius to think who could get that fight if that fight were to be made. So that's my only concern. Netflix are now real players in the game, people. You think of this. You think of, if someone was to kind of do a chart of the 6 biggest boxers on planet Earth in terms of numbers, in terms of eyeballs on them, I can tell you now, the answer would be AJ. Whether you like this or not, it'll be Jake Paul, it'll be Canelo, it'll be Tyson Fury, and I would say it'll be Gervonta Davis, and you could maybe chuck in Crawford. Dude, all of those fighters, Gervonta was going to fight on Netflix. All those fighters' last fights have been on Netflix and will be on Netflix, i.e. Tyson Fury. So they're getting the big dogs. They are scooping up the big dogs. They're not just doing sort of the gimmicky fights, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. No, they're doing the big ones. I mean, again, you go to the ladies, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. If you're talking the big numbers, right? It's Amanda and Katie. So they are here to play. And Turkey actually, again, apologies because my Wi-Fi out here is really bad. Let me see if I can find it on WhatsApp. 1 second, people. Turkey actually, okay. This is what Turkey tweeted. He said, this is the second fight between Netflix and The Ring. Obviously, the first fight being Canelo Crawford. It's only the beginning. Wait for the big surprise soon. What does he mean? What does that mean? Like, you know, it's strange. This Turkey juggling thing is very strange because on the one hand, he's doing stuff with Zuffa and they're CBS Paramount. He's doing stuff with DAZN, right? He's doing stuff which is kind of Riyadh season and ring events as well. I mean, you only have to look at the event coming up on the weekend, Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez. That's exclusively on DAZN. And now he's doing stuff with Netflix. I mean, he's doing stuff with everyone. Like, he's literally giving everyone a bit of the pie, right? He's no longer saying, I'm only exclusively dealing with Netflix. It's like, DAZN. It's like, I will do some events on Netflix. I will do some events on CBS with Zuffa, and I will do some events on DAZN. Whereas for a year, at least, it felt like it was exclusively on DAZN and DAZN only. It's no longer that. So look, loads going on in boxing, but look, the big thing here is that Tyson Fury is back. I'm not super surprised that it's on Netflix. I would have wanted it to be on DAZN, obviously, because that means I work in it from a very selfish point of view. But yeah, I guess the big takeaway is that he's back. It's ARSLANBEK Makhmudov, and I guess the rest we have to fill in the blanks. Peace.